Hey, Warpugs. So, this was requested by Corvust, and this is a Templin Institute video on Aperture Science from Half-Life. Now, as I have stated several times before, I never played Half-Life. I know extremely little about it. The little bit I know comes from Alpha Busa and a couple of Templin Institute videos, as well as this really well done it was really, really well done. It was made in Unreal Engine, I think. Basically, movie. So, any more that I can learn is going to be great. You guys are really bringing me into, like, Elder Scrolls and as well as Half-Life, so I'm kind of enjoying learning about this stuff as we go. I think the best thing to go from here would be like a timeline video to see where things diverged. But in any case, we're going to be checking out Aperture Science today. And yeah, I get to learn about another faction. Let's get into it. Happy music.
Far below the surface of Upper Michigan, there lies an abandoned labyrinth of testing centers, offices, and enrichment shafts. Before it was abandoned to the elements, this was the central headquarters of a research corporation that for decades had been a pioneer in scientific development.
Okay.
Aperture Science. Aperture Science had its humble beginnings in 1943, as company founder Cave Johnson sought to revolutionize
The guy's name is Cave. Okay, this guy's either swilling beer out front of a place that doesn't have electricity and is falling into a river, or, yeah, like this.
Shower curtain industry. The name Aperture Fixtures was chosen to make the curtains appear more hygienic, and the company's high-tech shower curtains quickly flew off the shelves.
Okay.
This success rocketed Johnson to billionaire status in just under a year.
What?
Soon thereafter, Johnson used this new wealth to purchase an abandoned salt mine in order to create an expansive new facility for the company. Aperture Fixtures remained focused on innovating shower curtain technology for the next 3 years, while construction was underway on their new facilities. In 1947, Aperture Fixtures was renamed Aperture Science Innovators, again for the purpose of making their shower curtains seem more hygienic.
Okay.
The company also diversified into experimental physics, and their efforts here became a key part of Aperture's research and development division.
For shower curtains.
Though their methods were unorthodox, Aperture Science quickly became a fixture in the scientific landscape, earning an award for Best New Science Company later that year.
Okay.
In 1956, the Eisenhower administration signed a contract with Aperture Science, making them the sole manufacturer of shower curtains for the U.S. military, with the exception of the Navy. This exception continued to rankle Cave Johnson for the rest of his life, but it didn't stop his progress.
Okay.
The company was repeatedly named the runner-up for the Department of Defense's Contractor of the Year, and also received the Spirit of Idaho National Potato Board Award for the promotion of potato science. Johnson was heavily involved in the
Okay, so we're at shower curtains and potatoes now.
testing stages of various research projects, particularly those involving live test subjects. These subjects represented the very best America had to offer: astronauts, Olympic athletes, war heroes, and Cave Johnson recorded welcome and information messages for them personally. Much of Aperture's work in this era was focused around the development of a type of quantum tunneling device, repulsion gel, and an army of Mantis Men hybrids, with limited success. After millions of dollars were sunk into these outlandish products without any return on the investment, Aperture Science began to suffer financially. In addition, many of its more conventional products had been pulled from the shelves nationwide for violating health and safety regulations.
But what about the shower curtains?
Under increased governmental scrutiny, Cave Johnson ordered Test Shaft 9, the site of Aperture's most secretive and unethical projects, be sealed. After being implicated in a string of astronaut disappearances in 1968, Aperture Science was forced to appear before the U.S. Senate, declaring bankruptcy soon after. Johnson refused to give up on his company, however, and continued his tests with less desirable subjects. Propulsion gel was perfected by 1972, but this success was overshadowed by the looming threat of Aperture Science's greatest rival, Black Mesa. While Aperture languished, Black Mesa was flourishing, and Johnson suspected the company of corporate espionage.
Yay!
Without any evidence, Johnson grew paranoid and frantic.
Lovely.
The company further relaxed its standards for test subjects, actively recruiting child orphans, psychiatric patients, and the elderly. Desperate for a new product that would reverse his company's fortune, in 1982, Johnson invested $70 million the company didn't have into the purchase of moon rocks. With the discovery that moon dust served as a remarkable conductor for wormholes or portals, Johnson took an active role in the company's continued development of portal technology. Cave Johnson's prolonged exposure to moon dust, however, had severely damaged his lungs and kidneys, and his health slowly began to deteriorate.
Well, that sucks.
Before his death, Johnson mandated that all employees were also to act as test subjects. While this reduced the cost of acquiring new, higher quality test subjects,
it's going to have a detrimental effect on morale if you start poking people with needles at random. I'm just saying.
it sharply impacted Aperture Science's employee retention, and the practice of human testing was eventually phased out. With his death clearly imminent, Johnson prioritized the development of an artificial intelligence, intending to back up his consciousness. The work was not to be completed before his demise, however, and Cave Johnson appointed his most trusted and loyal assistant, Caroline, to succeed him as CEO. Regardless of any protests she might have, Johnson's dying command was to have Caroline's consciousness integrated into the complete AI to continue his work in perpetuity. The Genetic Lifeform and Disk Operating System, or GLaDOS as it came to be known, was the pinnacle of artificial intelligence, surpassing anything even Black Mesa had produced at the time. Completed and brought online in 1998 after 12 years of development, GLaDOS immediately became self-aware, took control of the facility, and flooded Aperture's facility with a deadly neurotoxin during the company's first annual Bring Your Daughter to Work Day.
Damn!
GLaDOS's murderous streak and unpredictability was partially solved through the installation of a morality core, and she began a permanent cycle of testing aimed at beating Black Mesa in the race to develop functioning portal technology. In a stroke of luck, Black Mesa suffered some sort of cataclysmic incident, leaving Aperture Science as the sole leader in their field.
Lovely.
The company was unable to properly take advantage of their newfound position, however, as
Well, I guess it might have something to do with the massacre of Bring Your Daughter to Work Day.
Atmospheric disturbances and other dangerous anomalies, apparently connected to the Black Mesa incident, quickly spread across the Earth. Aperture's facility was locked down, and its remaining employees were forced to continue their work on increasingly antiquated equipment. The facility was later completely abandoned, left entirely under the supervision of GLaDOS.
Okay.
Eventually, the course of human civilization was forever altered in a mere 7 hours, in which all the effort in the world went to waste. What remains of Aperture Science today is just the odd bit of discarded equipment, alongside old stories and legends within the surviving scientific community. One legend in particular has recently become the focus of great interest.
Okay.
The Borealis, a research vessel owned by Aperture Science, has been found. The ship was rumored to have vanished with all hands, even a section of its dry dock. Whatever secret is present on the Borealis is almost certainly powerful and immensely dangerous.
Yay!
And might be the key to overthrowing our benefactors. The Templin Institute investigates.
Okay. Shower curtains. That's how you found an empire. I'm going to found an empire that's going to last throughout the ages. And I'm going to do it with shower curtains. Bingo. Like mine. Guys, that is how you set yourself up for success. I can't get over that. I really can't. We're going to do AI, the biological weapons, lots of murders, and we made shower curtains to start off with. But I guess that's the way of a lot of companies start out. Guys, Aperture Science. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I've seen the video on Black Mesa. And if you're Barney from Black Mesa, you do not owe me another beer. I swear I am turning down that at every opportunity. So stop talking about that beer you owe me. You don't owe me jack. Guys, check the description down below for Templin Institute's links. Check down below for my links as well, including, not limited to, Discord, my lore channel. I am really psyched about how my lore channel's doing. Yeah, it's good. I'll catch you guys next time. The war pugs are starting to get excited. I'm gonna go tell them about shower curtains.